toys. Oh, sorry. Complain with my toys. Well, geez Louise. What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to a wonderful Wednesday. How was your Wednesday? It's hot here in New York City. It is, what is it? No, it's not that hot. It's 78 degrees, but it's warm, it's toasty, and I'm here hanging out with you on another episode of ARL, ASIN Review Live. And I thought we weren't going to have our special guest, but she was able to attend last minute, which is great. Lori, how are you?
I may have to jump off, but so far I'm still waiting for my furniture.
What has the couch been delivered?
No, so I may have to jump off if they
It's okay. Hey, the important thing is you're here.
Hi.
So Lori, introduce yourself to everyone on ARL. Tell us all about you and the wonderful things you're doing.
Oh my. Hi, I'm Lori Barzvi. I've been a seller since 2014. I exited my first brand in 2020, and I'm now working on my second brand. I am an Amazon lover, and it's a love-hate relationship.
Guru.
Don't ever call me a guru. I can't. I am not like Tony Robbins. I am not your guru. I'm definitely not a guru.
You're one of the Amazon. You're not an Amazon bro. You're an Amazon sis.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm a bro too.
But yeah, so we're going to get into some hays, highs, and hellos from everyone, and then we're going to hop into some ASIN reviews. And Lori, I told everyone here, everyone knows, I'm going to tell you again too, that I give my, are you trying to get fancy like me? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we have like the same lenses, but I see on camera, they look like maybe too big for my face. I don't know.
I think mine are too small. Let's trade. So I told everyone that I shoot straight from the hip. We're both New Yorkers, so we're going to give it raw as possible in this kind of show. So let's get into it and say highs and hellos. So Zen B says, good day, Zen B. Sinan says, hi everyone. Hi Sinan. What a cute, look at that doggy. Look at the dog on there, Lori. That's your avatar right there. That's your customer.
Can't even. Aw, look at that. Yes.
That looks like a King Charles Cavalier. Ask me how I know that.
I can't. I mean, I might need better glasses. I can't even. It looks like a boxer to me.
So now I'm not. I was going to trade glasses with you. Now I'm not going to do that. Manny says on LinkedIn, it's hot in LA. It's hot in LA. Yeah, it's hot here. I said it was hot.
New York.
Yeah, I was saying it's 78. Sinan says 78. It's 100 here.
Holy crap.
100. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
And Lori's big into the pet space too, so
I'm big into dogs. I'm sorry.
Big into the pups. Where's your pup?
Here he is.
Yeah. There he is. Hi.
Hi everybody. Hello.
Hi. And the New York City skyline in the background.
Yes.
Now people are going to know where you live. They're going to be like, I know that building. I know that floor, the trajectory. We're going to get Lori.
There's the Freedom Tower.
Wow. Look at that. Oh, you're downtown. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm a spy guy. The financial district.
Don't be telling people that. They'll come look for you and get some Amazon advice.
Let them come for me.
Roots to Shoot says, how does one submit an ASIN? Just put in the chat here and I'll pull it up and me and Lori will get cracking on it. Ad Tech Anarchist. I'm a little scared right now. How do I get you to review an ASIN product? Yeah, put your ASIN here in the chat and we'll go over it. Howdy Mags, howdy C. Manny says hi. Hi Manny. Shah says hi. Hi Shah. Jaleel says, we have products in retail that have product packaging, but for Amazon, we don't use that same or any packaging, just heat wrap. Can we still use our packaging in the main image to improve CTR? Lori, what do you think? You know what I'm going to say.
Well, depends who you're asking. If you're asking Mr. Aspinall, is that how you say your last name?
How would you think you say it?
The way I just said it, Aspinall.
That's 100% right.
Nice.
People say Aspinali. Because I'm Italian, they add an I on the end. People say Aspinwall, they add a W in there. People say
my name.
People say Aspinall. Well, I actually asked Lori. I said to her before, and Lori and I spoke a bunch of times, and I said, is it Barzvi Or is it
You
Bars?
said it right. I can't even believe you did that.
Or is it Barzvi? And she goes, and literally, I'm going to quote you right now. She said, like Gary V, it's Barzvi.
I used to be a big groupie.
So yeah, Jaleel, you could definitely put your packaging in there. Let me go ahead and share my screen if I know how to get things working. I'm so tech savvy that I'm a guru myself in tech stuff. You see my screen? There we go. So let's pull up a product, for example. I was just talking to someone about some aerosol sprays. So let's see about what's something that'll have a box in it. Oh, actually, we'll pull up one of Steven's products. So here's a good thing, Jaleel. You're able to show the product itself in the packaging and actually show the product outside the packaging, right? So the cool thing is you're able to get, is that faux fur behind you, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you crazy? Me fur?
I was gonna say I was gonna get my can of red paint out, blast it.
I was a vegan for like 3 years. No way.
Vegan or vegetarian?
Vegan.
I learned the difference the hard way when I asked a vegan person if they still ate eggs. Lost their mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jaleel, you can definitely do this here. You're able to put things like the CTR words on here, little hacks, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, definitely showcase the packaging. Now, the cool thing is if you don't have packaging, you can kind of generate your own, right? Where people are not going to care on Amazon when they get the product. Hey, it didn't come in this really cool packaging. They're just going to care about the product being really good. So yeah, definitely use your packaging in the main image. It's always going to help. When in doubt, ask yourself, is it going to help the overall customer experience? If it is, do that thing. All right, so I did the wrong thing again. I didn't do the right thing. Kelly says, hi Kelly on LinkedIn. Nice smiling photo. I feel like I have a third host here now with the dog. What's his name?
You can see him? Oh, that's Ollie.
Ollie.
The name is also Aliberto, and it's also Mushu Pork, and it's also Coochie Face.
How do you fit that all on a tag in case it goes missing?
It's a lot, but I make it work. His name is Oliver Joseph Barzvi.
Oh, he's fancy. It's like a real.
So when he gets in trouble, I say Oliver Joseph.
Do you paint? What is that? Is that an easel?
Yes, I paint. I'm a painter.
Are you known for your artwork? Oh wow. I don't own an original Barzvi, so
maybe when I'm dead, it'll be worth something.
C says it's wet and cold in the UK. All right, that stinks. Manny says I launched my product this week. We send a lot of good luck out to Manny. That's fun.
Good luck,
Manny. What kind of product are you launching? Oh, we got an ASIN here. We got Ray dropping in his ASIN. So let's pull up my Screenamundo. Hopefully your couch doesn't get delivered because I don't want you to go.
Oh my God, I'm dying for my couch.
What kind of couch is it? Is it like a
cloud dupe?
Oh, you got the dupe.
Yeah, I'm not paying $10,000 for a freaking couch.
The dupe. Let's take a look here and see. All right, so we got camping. Did I do it the wrong way? Did I not put it in Amazon? I put it in Googs. I'm known for messing up here. Here we go. So we got a Glam Life recycled reversible RV rug. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Well, how do I make this bigger? Here we go.
You got it? You good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just want the feedback. So right off the bat, Ray, I'm going to say for all those people that are going to start to be triggered right now that your main index image is so against Amazon terms of service, I'm surprised Jeff Bezos hasn't knocked on your door and thrown that pumpkin through the window. He, at the end of the day, you're adding lots of value by showing that. However, let me take a look in your space. Let me take a look into reversible RV rugs because I want to see what the rest of your competition is doing as the standard. And then I can kind of say like, okay, if that's best practice. So going down here, you're going to see guys like this. The rug is more predominant. The rug is more predominant. All down here, I see more rug real estate than I do people. All this other kind of good stuff. Now, when I go to yours, the rug is not so predominant. So I would say that you want to maybe, kick a little Susie and Bobby off the rug and have some more rug space out there. Also, you'd want to put something like, no one's using the image hack in this kind of thing. Actually, they are kind of. So guys like this are putting the package, what it comes in here, but they're not using it as best as possible. So you'd want to put like a little kind of tag on here that's a 9x12, reversible, waterproof, all that kind of good stuff. But let's take a look. Lori, would you buy this product?
There's a lot going on in the main image. I didn't even.
Did you know that it was a rug by
I
looking
had
at the
no
image?
idea what I was looking at. But then again, if I was searching for an RV rug, I'd know what to look at. But at first glance, no, I didn't. There's too much, and the rug isn't is not prominent enough in the image at all.
Almost like the second image is a better first image.
Yeah.
So I would say something like this would do you justice, right? It looks like you're moving about 257 units over 30 days. Not bad for a high ticket item. I say high ticket, and in the space it's probably not that expensive for a 9x12. It's good value. But I just bought a rug on Wayfair.
They're expensive rugs. Very
I just bought a Kelly Clarkson rug. Don't ask me why. My wife wanted it, and it's $320 for a 9x something rug.
Yeah, that's a lot. What does that rug do for you?
I hope it cleans itself, because I'm. So let's take a look here. So we got the variations. We got some colors. Here's where it falls a little flat. Like, I don't like when I shop and colors are different prices. To me, that kind of irks me, unless there's a reason why you're trying to liquidate. I know you're smirking.
Well, I have to say that, and I do that because I do it on my, the variations that don't move as much. So.
But you probably have two prices, right? So like your price drop and then your regular price, or do you stagger down?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even. There's no even like.
Yeah, because there's a 106, there's a 110, and there's a 97, right? So I can get it why you have a clearance price on one to get rid of it, but then there's no, like, I'd feel a little bit gypped if I'm like, hey, I want this one, but why is this one this one? Actually, this main image on the blue is a better image than the one on the black, or whatever this color is, the black and white one. That's actually showing a lot more rug. But anyway, let's go down through this a little bit more. You're using your bullet points really well. I always tell people this is the big no-no, is never take up real estate for SEO and organic rank with you saying, hey, love it or get your money back. It's Amazon. I know I'll get my money back if I need to. Don't use this space to sell me on that. Use this space for organic ranking. Let's go down here. Do we have brand story module? Lori, tell me your thoughts on a brand story module. I know you're a big fan of it lately. What do you? Did I tell you the hack, the 9600 alt text characters you can do now?
No.
Up to 96 different image modules you can put in the brand story. It's 100 characters each. That's almost 10,000 characters of alt text in the brand story alone.
Who's looking at 96 images?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's alt text behind it. Searchable. Yeah, but here's the thing. You find value in the brand story module, though, right? It's not here. You got to have that. Got to have that, right?
Yeah. Not A+ premium, but the brand story.
The brand story. Yeah. Lori knows I'm not the big seller on the A+ premium, just because it's not going to add super big value to you. But you don't have the brand story module. You're missing out on the SEO and the alt text with something like that. Go into your brand story module. Glamp Life is the second image. This should be the first image. I want to see your brand first. Brand over everything. Branding is how you win. Lori knows that. She built one, exited one, is in another one. So understanding that I can get this product from China half the cost. If I really tried hard enough, you need to talk to me why you and why not China. So understanding that, bring your brand up to the top. Dries quickly, easy to clean, survive all terrain. Is it living? Right. I don't know if you want to say that. Walk comfortably. Is that spelled right? No, that's not right.
So.
Comfortably. Yeah, it is. Okay. So sometimes I find typos on this stuff. Snag and rip resistant. Okay, but show me that pain, right? As frustrating as that is. Lori, can I mention what your niche or no? I'm not gonna say the brand. Can I mention the niche or no?
Can I just say that if this is Ray, don't get upset with me, but this doesn't look very glampy to me.
What does glampy mean? What's the definition of glampy?
Glampy means like glamorous camping.
Is that what it is? Glamping? Is that okay?
Yeah. So like, people who want to camp, but they don't really want to camp. They want to camp in like a beautiful dome, so they're not really camping. So I mean, only because that's what the brand name is. If you're going for like the glam end of things, this
Yeah.
doesn't look glam to me at all. It looks kind of like,
This is like roughing it, right?
Well, the rug looks nice, but everything else doesn't look very glampy to me.
So glampy would be more of like not the outdoorsy people, but maybe like the city people on the roof of a high rise. No, seriously, if you
Yeah,
went to the roof of your building, you'd put this outside and glamp and not really be roughing it, but still be outside doing it, having a glass of wine and all this other kind of stuff. So not camping, but camping, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Ray, you heard it. You heard it. I think it's time for an image update. But yeah, that's our 2 cents.
And also, like, the sunburst is like taking away from the whole. I don't know. It's just very distracting.
Yeah.
The focal point needs to be that rug, and all these other things. Like, this one is good. It's the rug, and she looks like she's glamping for sure, because nobody's
Yes.
like, she looks like she's chilling with her.
This is a different customer avatar. Like this lady right here is like the Colorado, let's wake up and go
Yeah,
skiing and
she's
hiking.
not glamping. She wants to rough it.
And this lady's like, yeah, just you do it all for me. I'm sitting here
Yes.
drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this, Ray, this is your customer avatar. So you need to focus more on something like this. This is a good image that's being kind of sandwiched between everything else. So double down on this one. Double down. Cool. Sinan says, let's go. Let's go. All right, cool.
Oh, look at the baby.
I keep messing up my screen share where I'm like sharing it and then not sharing it the right way. Ryan, tell me how to fix it.
My couch isn't here yet.
That's good because I called and delayed it for you.
Supposed to be here already.
No,
This might be them.
No, I delayed it.
Hello. Yeah.
She got her couch. B0C6H YHYBH. Let's take a look. We're whispering because Lori's on the phone. Okay.
They'll be here in 20 minutes.
All right, so Lori's got to hop in 20 minutes. So anyone that wants to ask Lori questions. By the way, you didn't answer me. Can I say what your niche is without saying your brand or no?
Yeah, I'm in the pet space.
Okay, so anyone with pet questions, ask Lori because she's the guru. She's the
Nah,
boss.
stop calling me a guru.
So Lycian, I'm gonna say Lycian paper art dotted journal notebook. Okay, I didn't know this was a notebook, but did you know this is a notebook? Looking at it?
No.
No, I didn't know that. So the word notebook is super small. So right away, I'm not even gonna take a look at the rest of the thing.
But here's the thing, John. I've got to ask you.
Yeah.
Somebody's searching for a notebook, and then they see that image. They know they're searching for a notebook, so they're going to know it's a notebook.
But
that's what they're searching for.
If I search soft cover notebook, by the way, this comes up right away for sponsored. So that's interesting. But here's the thing, right? So I need to know out of all of it, look what everyone else is doing. Notebook, very clearly. Notebook. Sometimes you're going to have people see this is not a notebook, but it's coming up here.
Oh, why? Does it not say notebook in the listing? In the title?
It does in the title, but I'm talking about from a CTR perspective, right? So like very clear. But see, this is not a notebook, and this is in here. This is not a notebook. Oh, that's a journal. This is like a Bible. So you want to say very clearly this one. So let's talk about the fact that it's a notebook. There's going to be line notebooks, no line notebooks, dotted notebooks, graph notebooks. So let's take that a little bit further, right? So this is a dotted notebook, right? So they put dotted down here, but let's make that a little bit bigger. So if you take it like this, like that's very hard to read, right? Because of the font, the white on that. So I'm not a graphic designer by any means. So let's just dotted soft cover notebook, right? And then we're going to take this and we're going to do a little whammeroni like that, and I don't like that, and everyone knows that watches me live on this. I talk out loud when I'm doing this kind of stuff because I'm a weirdo. So I would do something along this, but then I would take this image here, right? Zoom in on this bad boy. Gonna edit this, and I like to do these kind of things. Let's take this out of here. So zoom in down here. So get rid of this. Lori knows my graphic design skills are on par. So get rid of that.
I mean, I couldn't do this, so looks good to me.
It's okay. I'm a professional. Leave it to the professionals, ma'am. Something like this is going to definitely increase that CTR, right? So now right away, versus white on gray, and my Photoshop job is terrible here, but understand very clearly, if you do something like this from a distance on the SERP result, I know this is dotted, I know it's soft cover, I know it's a notebook, right? This is what you want to do. So coming down here, I want to see the inside of the notebook. Still haven't seen the inside of the notebook yet. Still haven't seen it. So far, I have no idea what the dots are in the notebook. Still don't see it. Now I see it, but I don't see dots. This looks plain.
No.
Still don't see dots. Well, I kind of see dots.
So yeah, I see them now,
yeah.
But yeah, no.
So something else that might be beneficial is showing what the inside looks like. And I know that we've done it on MySpace. Oh, I typed in MySpace. That's how tired I am. My kids are stressing me out. I typed in MySpace instead of my Amazon guy. So you can go here to Steven's thing, right? So Steven did this before with the Happy Me journal, right? So talking about the demographic, but also showed a slice of the inside of it, right? So Sinan, you might get a good idea if you show the inside of a peel of what it is here on the edge, so that very clearly you're showing that it's dotted, because I didn't get that it was dotted till way down here, right? So you want to talk about that as best as possible. Don't do this. This is Amazon rule number 1 for me. If you're using emojis, use them for relevant stuff. Don't just do it to just draw negative attention. So just green check, green check, green check, screams China direct for me. Lori, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I would agree. The whole check mark thing is very China-like.
Yeah, so like doing vibrant colors and designs, if you're going to use an emoji, use like the color palette emoji. Like, you know, like that one is like the paints. This one right here. So talking about multiple colors, use something like that. Lay flat design, use a book. Premium paper, piece of paper, something like that. You're not using the bullet points to the best capability. There's a lot more space that you can be putting in here. I have so many bookmarks, it's cuckoo. Let's take a look at the helium-10 data. And Lori, I know you have to run soon, so I'm not going to do it today, but hopefully you come back another time, because I want to do the IntelliV live for some people, which I think would be pretty fun.
Let's do it next week. Or next time to do this, yeah.
You want to come back next week?
Yeah, I'll come back.
You getting a couch delivered next week too, or no?
No.
Okay, cool. So 342 organic, 21 paid, a little low. So here, notebook, you're not coming up. Journal, you're not coming up. Notebook paper, you're not coming up. Graph paper, you're not coming up. A lot of things. I would say 500,000 searches you're not coming up for, right? You're paying to be for cute notebook, grid notebook. Just wasted ad spend. You're not a grid, you're dotted, right? So if I come here for grid notebook and I click on you, it's gonna, I'm not gonna click on it, don't worry, but you're not a grid, you're a dotted. So that's gonna be some wasted ad spend. It's gonna lower your overall conversion. It's not good. So stay away from that. Hopping in here, before I scroll down, do you think they have the brand story module? Take a guess.
No.
Have some faith in Sinan. No? Okay. No brand story module. You're right. It goes right into the A+ content. Designed to be noticed. Got it. Okay. So here, big miss. There's no crawlable text. There's no SEO that's being put here. You're not showing the inside of the book. I don't know. It's my computer. I can't really see those dots. So it almost looks like plain paper to me.
No, I can't see them either.
Yeah. So you're not talking about the us versus them. You're not showing me how thick it is. So does the side of the book, it just colored like that? If it is, that's cool, but show me what it looks like when it's open. But why you at a price point of $22 and not your competition from China Direct? So I need to know why you. Like, what is lay flat a thing for you? Resistant to ink bleed. Show me what ink bleed looks like. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what that means, but like, show me what that looks like. Is this good for pens, markers, crayons, all that kind of stuff? So we want to see that as best as possible. So you got some optimization to do. There he is, the co-host. So yeah, I would say that's definitely best practice. Let me leave my thing up here so I don't have to keep on closing it. Okay, Sinan, I hope that helps. Jaleel comes back. If we are made in the U.S., if we are a made in the USA product, can we specify our region or state if it is a more well-known state? For example, New York, California, Florida, Texas, etc. That's a great question. What do you think, Lori?
Yeah, why not?
So I have done this for a lot of other clients as well, and I think this is cool. So let me just take this out so we're not doing that. But if you look at made in New York, oops, so if I go here, made in New York.
I have made in China but designed in New York.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a good one. But you could even make it I've used this before here. Like you can do like California, right? But then you can put the American flag inside of that, right? So it's made in California and you're showing the state of California, and that's kind of cool. Or if it's Florida, right? You can replace this with the American flag and made in Florida for your listing as well. I'm trying to think of the example that I had, but yeah, you definitely want to showcase it as best as possible, because anytime you're made in Italy, it looks a little weird, but yeah, definitely showcase that. What are you gonna say, Lori? You gonna say something?
No.
You say made in Japan? What does this say? What do you think this says right here? Hold on, wait. Take a guess. Do you think that says made in Japan in Japanese?
It might say that. I think there's a good chance it says that.
Or it says in Japanese, if you can read this, ha ha. No? Okay. So let's go over here. So yeah, Jaleel, definitely showcase that as best as possible. Manny on LinkedIn with the ASIN coming in hot. Let's go. I love LinkedIn. You know I love LinkedIn, Laura. Big LinkedIn guy.
We all love LinkedIn.
Big LinkedIn guy.
Except for when they're not, named in a guru list, they get very upset.
I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about that. People are in their feelings on a Wednesday morning. Let's take a look. Okay, so B, am I getting this wrong? B0C
6B. Yeah, you missed WP 8. No, you got it right.
That's it. I got it right. So usually what I'll do, Lori, what do you do with this? So I'll search it on Amazon. If it doesn't show up, sometimes it's like UK or a different country. So what I'll do is I'll then go ahead and put it in like Google and see if it comes up indexed, and it's not coming up here. So yeah, I don't know, Manny. I think there might have been an issue with the ASIN, but get back to us and let us know so we can review that for you. Oh, the ad tech anarchist, I almost want to say antichrist, sorry, anarchist, says, can you give feedback on this Brad active supplements? Yeah, cool, let's do it, let's get it. Laura, you take supplements or no?
I sure do.
I take a lot of supplements. I take
vitamin D for the sunshine that I don't get.
You get sunshine in your apartment right now. What do you need sunshine for?
I know, but we're all very low in vitamin D.
By the way, Alani knew. You know those guys?
Yes, I know them.
Very cool. But my wife orders Ritual, not the prenatal ones anymore, thankfully, but Ritual nonstop. I am always a big for vitamins. She loves Ritual.
Good to know.
You know why? Their whole thing is transparency, both figuratively and chemistry wise, like so they could see physically inside of it.
Their packaging is even transparent.
It's amazing. It's very, very cool. Shout out to Ritual. Please sponsor me. Thank you. Bye. So active, here we go. So we're talking about a prenatal vitamin. Okay, so I love doing supplements because it's super easy for me. So the fact right now that you're doing 4,000 over the course of 30 days and you're not deploying the basics of what I would say for supplements is a good sign, because you have a good product, but you could be doing so much more, right? So the big thing I tell people with supplements, show the product, period, end of story. I do it on my LinkedIn all the time. I tell people, hey, for CTR, if I go here, right? Let me just put this here. If I go here and I say prenatal, thank goodness we don't have to get any more prenatal vitamins.
Uh-oh. My couch is here. I gotta go.
All right, Lori, come next week. We'll see. Bye.
Bye.
She just folded it down. Lori will come back next week. She was supposed to be here the whole time, but she had her couch delivered, so that's okay. We'll let that slide. So yeah, so understanding that when you go down, and I thank you, Lori, for showing if you're watching this after. If you're going down the list, you're going to see a lot of competition is going to show the product itself. So showing the product itself and showing any flavor or ingredients is best practice. So for something like this, let's go back to your listing. Something like this, you want to show the product itself, the features / benefits, always benefits over features, the value, but then also the customer avatar. Who is your avatar? It's pregnant women, right? For the most part with prenatal vitamins. So right now you're not showing any pregnant women. So that's a miss. You want to showcase that here in the image stack. Don't always assume that people are going to be getting to the bottom of your A+ content. So going down here, I don't see your capsules per se. So I'm going to make up some. Oh, by the way, don't use these images. These scare me. When you start to use these kind of test it looks like you're building the atom again in like a laboratory. We don't want to do that. We don't want the medical kind of stuff. People want to feel a little bit wholesome with this. So, but from the main image, what you want to do is go here. Let's do the old whammy up here. Make this big. Okay, and we'll go to vitamins. So let's type in vitamins. I can't spell vitamins. So go to vitamins and let's take a look at, no, you know what we'll do? Is this a capsule? Does it say capsule? It doesn't say if it's a capsule or not from that picture. So people want to know. So the soft gel, this is important. Sometimes people want to break it open. Sometimes people want to swallow it. Like there's a lot of different things you need to have transparency when it's something that's a consumable. So this is a soft gel. So I'll take a picture of like a soft gel, for example. You would want to take a picture of your actual product. So let's say, for example, I want to take a good one here. Let's say, man, there's so many soft gels. Here we go, something like this. I feel like I've used this one before. And then you'd want to go like this and go like this. And you want to show it in the best way for the aspect ratio, right? So go here, take off the background. Banana for scale. Shout out Aaron Moore. If you get that reference, cool. If you don't, follow me on LinkedIn. Yeah, I'm not the best graphic designer, so let's say we're going to move it down like that. Go with me on this journey that here's the product down here in the best possible size. That right away tells me a lot more about the product. That's going to incline me to purchase. That's going to tell me what I need to know. That's going to say, hey, I don't like soft gels. I'm not going to click, waste your money if it's a sponsored post. Or, hey, I like that. Let me click and purchase. So now let's go back here and talk about any sort of benefits. So the most advanced formula with 25 vitamins, right? So it's very small, the 25 vitamins. I also tell people to put the retail packaging behind it in the main photo too. That's what's going to help. If you take a look at the competition, they do that. Packaging this, right? Not a lot of people here you go, packaging this. So with that being said, we want to take up the most real estate that we can with your product. So then here we're going to go like this. Shout out, put in the comments below if you like my choppy graphics and design. And if you don't, tough, you're watching it today. So something like this here. Let's get rid of this, edit this. Okay, bring this down here. Now we're cooking, right? Now we got the bottle here. Now we got the pills down here, the capsules. You're also made in the US. I know you're probably not going to want to take your aesthetic of your package and make it made in America, but hear me out on this. You say made in the US down there, can't see it. So doing something like this is going to drastically tell people right away that your product's made in the US. Again, put this wherever you see fit, but put it because it's made in the US. You don't want people thinking that this is sourced in China with the unknown, and people get very concerned about that kind of stuff. The other thing is you want to add value, right? So you want to talk about the value prop with this. So let's take a look at the value. Value is 90 count. 90 count. So how many per serving? Servings per container, 90. So this is 90. So it's one a day. So it's a 3-month supply. So there you go. Now that's what you want to bake into it. So now I'm going to go here. I'm going to say, grab something like this. Come up here. And we'll change some colors around. Let's take some colors out of your branding, right? So maybe we'll do the blue one so it matches with something like that. And you're going to want to do 3 months supply. 3-month supply. And then, Oh, I used the wrong. I'm the silliest goose in the gander. So hold on, 3-month supply. I have like a certain kind of one that I use all the time because I'm a creature of habit. What are you gonna do? Habits be habiting. Habits be habiting. What am I saying? So go down here like that, 3-month supply, change the color to white so we can actually read it. There you go. Now we're cooking. Now say very clearly it's a 3-month supply. See very clearly that it's a product that I like, a capsule. You're going to lower your ACOS and not get clicks that you don't need. You're going to get people that are going to want to have products made in the US. It's overall a lot better of a listing, or at least a main hero image from the jump. Going down to your A+, I don't want to bog down everything with this, but you need a brand story module and you need A+ content that talks about your customer avatar. Show in one of your secondary images down here a pregnant lady. That's your customer. The pregnant ladies are buying the prenatals. So go ahead and showcase that. But yeah, I hope that helps. It's what we do around here. Give that value. Needs to clear out this. Who do we got next? Downtown New York City apartment. Nice. I want a MAG salary. No, Lori doesn't work with MAG. Lori is one of our friends and colleagues. I live in New York City, but I don't live in a high-rise apartment downtown. I live in a different borough. But yes, it's wonderful working at MAG. Matt, I could help you in PL. If you have a question, feel free to ask me. Well, Hod, come on. What are you, pirating over here? I can help you in Amazon. Hey, we can help you. I'm giving out freebie stuff. No pirating necessary. Can you explain the best ways to make a variation, parent-child relationship? Amar, I'm not the best person for technical stuff, but if you're talking about the way to structure it, like style, color, flavor, something like that, give me your ASIN and I'll take a look and see. But usually on the back end, the specifics of it is going to be a little bit out of my purview. Rudy says 11:13 a.m. Central. Yeah, Central time. Manny says this. Yeah, we pulled it up. Yeah, we were able to pull it up there. Oh, actually, no, we didn't pull this one up. So let me go this way. Amazon.com/DP B006. It's like I have to have like 5 sets of eyes to be able to look up, look down. I feel like I need bifocals already. I'm not even 40. There we go. So why was it not showing before? Hold on. Are you suppressed? Let's take a look. You might have a suppression issue because I'm able to pull it up like this, but I'm not able to search it like this. So you may be dealing with a suppression issue right here. Let's take a look. Durable dog poop bags. Oh, Lori's not here, man. Oh, no, it's out of stock. Oh, no, wait. Is this in this country? Yeah, so it's out of stock. Maybe that's why. Let's take a look. So Jack's Paws, bagging a greener future, 120 poop bags, unscented. Cool. I love that you're showing the product. I love that you're showing the box over here. 120 poop bags. What's the value prop? So eco-friendly, tough and leak-proof. Okay, just in case you're wondering. So practicality meets sustainability. So what biodegradable means I could just throw it in the garbage and it'll break down. Talk to me about that. Oh, you're missing your brand story module, Manny. So you want to have that brand story module. You want that organic SEO. You want all that kind of good stuff. And remember, you're competing on brand, not about product or price. So you want to talk about clearly that brand story module. You want to have them scrolling for days with all that alt text behind there. Got to have that. Look at that. It's like the matrix of alt text. Beautiful. Mwah. It's like a mama used to make. I'm Italian. I could say that like that. That's not cultural appropriation. Bagging a greener future. Your paw print. I think I've seen it like 9 times. Bagging a greener future. Okay. Your paw print, our planet. Okay, great. Withstand leak proof. So leak proof. I know you don't want to show poop in a bag. That's not really appealing. But what you may want to do is show like someone dumping water in it and how much water it can hold to say like, hey, imagine if this was poop, like it's really strong, something like that. Made from sustainable materials. What kind of materials is it made from? Talk to me about that. Thick and strong. So you need to show the strength a little bit more. So you're showing it tearing the perforations. I know that you're not talking about the product tearing, but you're showing how easily you can tear the perforations. You want to show how much it can hold, right? So again, you don't want to show poop because that's not fun, but showing very clearly, hey, I can take, I could take 5 Xbox controllers and shove them in this, and it's still amazingly. Imagine it holds all this. Can you imagine what it would do with poop? That's what you want to do. So you want to showcase that as best as possible. I still have no idea why this matters. So talk to me about why this matters. I want to be green friendly, as best as I can. But are we cutting down waste? Is a typical plastic bag that someone may have not good for the environment because it's not biodegradable? Like, what does that mean? Like, talk to more about the customer avatar about that. Talk more to the eco-friendly person about, hey, it's made from eco-friendly material. What is the material? What is it made from? I still don't know. So talk more about that. But I like the branding. The branding is very cool. Put your brand logo at the top. Branding should always come first. Branding is always paramount. So make sure that that's done first. But yeah, no, definitely very cool. I love that you put 120 poop bags on here, unscented. I feel like there's something else that can go here. I just don't know what it would be because it's so much real estate that you have at the top of this box. Just trying to think. Eco-friendly. Yeah, so something about sustainability you want to put at the top of the box. So you want to call out the eco-friendly because everything else talking about eco-friendly, but it's very small down there. So, but you have a lot of space up here. So I would love to see you do, who's texting me? People are texting me. I have a show to run. Savages. Let's go. What do we got here? So I would love to see you put, let me see if Canva's got an eco-friendly. They probably do. Oh, eco-friendly. Here we go. Or something like oh, yes. Now, we're on to something here. I like something like, I don't like that. Something like this, though. Something you want to call out eco-friendly or anything like that, like recyclable logo. That's not a good one, but something like that at the top that's going to call out very clearly that this is eco-friendly. So that from a distance on the SERP results, like you're able to see that, right? That would help draw that customer avatar in very clearly and understanding, this is recyclable, renewable, eco, green, this, that, and the third. So that is my recommendation, as a French way of saying recommendation, that I would say to you, good sir. Canton, I'm certain I went too low on my test order, not accounting for production and shipping. So if my product sees any type of success, I'll certainly run out of stock. Any recommendations? Let me read that again. Certainly went too low on my test order, not accounting for production and shipping. Okay, if my product sees any type of success, I'll clear. So you want to slow it down, right? So talk to me a little bit more about your product. So is it sourced in China? If it's sourced in China and it's light, can you air it over so you don't have to wait? If it's heavy and it's sourced in China and you can't wait, you may want to pull the gas off of any PPC, pull the gas off and maybe raise the price, stuff like that, so you don't go out of stock. You want to make sure you don't run out of stock. That's like the kiss of death on Amazon. You do not want to do that. So mitigate that as best as possible. But yeah, always tell people small and light is the best way to go. You're able to kind of air stuff over if you need to. It's so frustrating when you have stuff that's like Vornado big fans or something like that, where if you run out of stock, you can't air them over. But if you're doing something like, I always use the same examples. If you're doing something like a remote control like this is small. If I have to air it over from my China distributor or manufacturer, I can do a box of 200 of these and it's cheap and I won't run out of stock. So it depends on the product that you have as well. It's a good question. Them be those good questions. Humble, keep it humble, says Amazon UK. All right, let's go. Let's get it. I'm not yet eligible for Premium A+. Premium A+ is, I can go either way on that. Lori's not here. She was talking about it too. I gave her advice. I said, yeah, it's great, but it's not going to make or break you. So, hey, we got some cool stuff going on over here, Humble. You must watch the show. I like this. I'm a big fan of that. 100% leak proof. Now, I would say, are you using Canva? This looks like I made it. I like this. Now, you want to make it a little bit more realistic though. It's really good, but make it more on the box itself and less like it's just on there. Bring it more on the black or gray part on the box so it looks like it's part of your packaging. But this is really good. This is a big call out for that space. This space is super crowded. Optimal heat retention, 6 hours hot, 8 hours cold, won't hold smells. Okay, I'm liking this. UK found. Can't read this. It's too small. So make this bigger, make her smaller, or make it go over her like that, where you're just seeing the kind of cup. No sweat design. Show me what that looks like. Don't just tell me. So this is good that you have this here. Brand story module. Brand story module, yes or no? Brand story module. No brand story module. Brand story module. Good. Swipe. I like that CTA. That is very, very cool. I would put your brand over here though, or at least show your product here. So take your mug and put it right here. Bam, like it's sitting on the side of the mountain. That's gold right there. Looks like it's on the top of Mount Everest saying, drink me. It's a weird thing to yell on the internet, but yeah. So you also want to make sure that you want to utilize it the best way. So how many ASINs do you have? Let me see. Let's take a peek, Scaroni. So you just have that. You got a bunch of other stuff. You got other stuff here. So load it up here because you could put up to 96 different individual images into the brand story module with alt text behind it. So you want to do that. That's free optimization. So you're doing it over here. Think Spanish keywords, but in your alt text. Whatever the Spanish phrase is for insulated coffee mug, put that behind there. Put typos, because I couldn't spell insulated right on the first try, probably, if I'm just thinking about it. Coffee, I'm guarantee coffee spelled. There's the typical misspell or typo for coffee. And then into your A+ content. So it's okay, you're using it, right? But talk about all these stuff. Shatterproof, no sweat design, warm soapy rotor to the rescue. Show that. Don't just show these generalized lifestyle images. Show that. Show what sweaty looks like. Show all that kind of good stuff. Bring the pain. As weird as it sounds, I hate asking to bring the pain. I feel like I'm a rap song from the 90s, but bring the pain. What you want to do is show people that so they understand, hey, I don't want this. I don't want a sweaty kind of or smelly thing. I want this. Also, I can't read this. This is too small. So blow this up, make this his own infographic to showcase that. Copper lining. So nothing in here talks about copper. So copper is a big thing with a lot of different applications. So if that's what sets you apart from the pack, talk more about that. But yeah, you're off to a really great start. I'm a big fan. 2 thumbs up from Johnny for this. 100% leak proof. You should do 100% leak proof on, and then also show one of the images turning it upside down so that I know it's leak proof. Your video should make it. I never click on videos. I broke my cardinal rule. But, oh no, I just wanted to. You're not showing me that's 100% leak proof. I like that you're doing the CTA or the CTR hack for that, but show me it's 100% leak proof. Hold it upside down. Good stuff. I'm proud of you. Proud. A proud dad. Sinan says, thank you. Thank you. Okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming in here. Let's go. Hold on. Oh my, we're getting flooded. We're getting flooded. Okay, roots to shoots. Given the business, so B0B. I have like OCD with capitalizing things. I'm not going to capitalize the rest of the show. I'm not going to capitalize. Don't capitalize it. Don't be suspicious. Don't be. Okay, cool. So here we go. Wow, this cat looks like, that's a cool wall shelf because it looks like, hold on a second. Is it for a real cat? Okay. Got a little concerned there for a second. It looked like a rendering. Is that a rendering? Is that a real cat? That's a cool looking cat. Okay, so it is a wall shelf. I know cats are crazy and jump on walls and stuff like that. This is too small. So the text here is way too small because it's not coming across here. It's too, I have to like I have to blow this up to read it, and I still can't read it. So you're missing the mark on this. Make that bigger. A lot of your assets are very like pulled back. Do I have my zoom in here? Hold on. No, my zoom is normal. It just seems like everything is kind of pulled back. I want to pull me in. Don't push me away. Don't push me away, roots to shoots. Bring me in. Cute little guy right here. But yeah, so talking about this, okay, start. The biggest thing I see here is this lady vacuuming. So it's too much real estate of vacuuming and a big bubble of text versus the shelf, right? So I want to see more of the shelf. So far I'm not here. Yes, versus ordinary, classic. This is what you want. This is too small, but it's very good information that you're not talking about. Us versus them. Us, here we are. Quick install. Them. You don't want your cats jumping on this stuff. Give your cats a certain area. So it's just very pulled out. You want to pull it in. You have bullet points here. That's good. Brand story module. Oh no, you don't have it. You have to have the. Did my microphone just die? Uh-oh, we have a problem. There we go. Hopefully we're back rocking and rolling because I had... Ryan, can everybody hear me? Because I think my headphones just died. Tell me if you can hear me. Make sure we're good here. Before I continue, are we good? Are we golden? Okay, good. So my headphones died. Sorry, guys. Let's pull this up here. So, all right, no brand story module, party foul. Need that. Talking more about the wall-mounted cat perch. Talk to me, sturdy construction, premium quality. These are things that you definitely want to. I'm on the phone right now. Yep. Suitable for various places. 30 pounds. Kids home for the summer from school. So this is fun. Anyone want to meet my son? Who wants to meet my son? Let's talk about my wife on the podcast. Thank you. You want to say hi to everybody? Come on. Say hi.
Where are they?
Where are they? I'm live. I'm on a podcast right now. Come say hi. We don't see them. They see us.
Hi.
They don't see you. What's your name? Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I'm reviewing stuff for people for their Amazon listings and stuff. For their Amazon listings. Isn't that cool? You want to hang out with me for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
You want to say what we're doing? Yeah? Are you being good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So we're talking about this. Come sit over here. So we're talking about this. So what do you think of this product? This is pretty cool, right? This is a perch for a cat to jump on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, right? So basically, we'd want to show why this is a good thing and have a cat not jump on a shelf or anything like that, right? Yeah. So you definitely want to showcase Roots to Shoots more about the opportunity that you have versus a competitor. Why you and why not them? Cool product, but talk to me a little bit more about why is it premium quality? Show a competitor, strong wood frame. Show me what the alternative looks like. Show me that cats need their own space and not jumping on my stuff. Yeah, this is very cool. I got my own little, like Lori hopped out, but JJ, my son, hopped in. So you're gonna hang out with us for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. All right, so let's see what else we got. Let's see all this stuff we got going on here. Okay. So I for Hope says, John the LinkedIn guru, great video as usual. They call me a LinkedIn guru.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, right? Like I'm fancy on LinkedIn. Like everyone knows me. Come stay over here. Come over here. Dylan says, you the man, you the man, you the man, sir. You are the man. Okay, so he's giving me a listing that we're going to pull up. Should we pull it up?
Mm-hmm.
You ready? Okay. So you read to me those and I'll pull it up. B0.
B0.
B.
P92. PW.
Yeah, dude. All right, cool. And what do we got, JJ? Pictures? These are cool. Pictures of what?
The beach.
The beach. Very pretty, right?
Like Florida.
Florida. I like the beach. Very, very
the trees.
The trees. All cool stuff. Palm trees. So yeah, so they sell them in different colors and they have different variations of different stuff here. So it looks pretty good. So let's see, do you have brand story module? We have the brand story module to talk about the brand. What's that?
There's silicone doll.
Oh yeah, Juliet's silicone doll is here over there. Yeah. So different brands, different products in the brand story module. So you can see all other different things that they have. Also A+ content, so you could talk about this. So you have premium A+, which is really cool. So I like that you talk about the different sizes in here. One thing that you're missing though, Dylan, is going to be crawlable text. So the crawlable text here in the A+ content, you got to have that. Got to have that faux show. So A+ content, alt text. Do you have anything behind the alt text? Short alt text, no alt text behind there. So double down on the alt text, double down on the crawlable text in the SEO for the A+ content. But overall, pretty cool. I like it. Also tell people how it arrives too. It arrives folded up, rolled up, so it ships in a stay flat. Okay, so this is it. So show exactly how people get it, because people don't like receiving something that's rolled up when they see it flat. Makes them feel a little bit like, this is what I wanted. So yeah, overall pretty cool listing. Manny says thank you. Don't pick your nose on camera, man. Manny says thank you. What do we say when someone says thank you?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Stay over here. Come on. Stay over here, Daddy. Come on. Oh, we got stamps? All right. So then don't put up the stamps, because stamps cost money. Stamps cost money. Stamps cost a lot of money. I got to feed you. Do you test listing changes and analyze results? Yeah, Zen, we definitely do. Can you stay over here, please? Don't go over there because it's dangerous over there. Come over here, please. Thank you. Come over here, Daddy. Come over here. Stay on this side. Can you stay on this side, please? Thank you. Oh, you want to show people cards?
No.
So IntelliV is one thing that and PickFu is a great way to take a look. Amazon also has their internal kind of split testing, which is what we recommend. Always split test any kind of changes that you do, anything like that. So IntelliV has a cool thing where we can do, I don't have my login in here right now, but yeah, I could run that next time. We could talk about, I think next week when Lori comes on, we'll talk about some split testing and showing the differences and the benefits, and talk about how we change X and it turns better for Y. And my son has Stranger Things cards. Who's this? Okay. Dylan says, I can see and hear you both. Cool. So Vassal says, can hear you. Thank you. So then Zen says, how do you check listing status in terms of keywords and competitors? How do you test listing changes and analyze the results? So yeah, so we would take a look and split test. So that's kind of the answer from before. So understanding when we change something, we want to make sure that we change something small. So we're not going to change, if it's a picture of a dog, and we're not going to change a picture inside a car. Yeah, if it's a picture of a dog, and we put it inside a car, we don't want to just change the dog and then split test that. We don't want to change more than one different thing. We change more than one different thing, and we're not going to get the best results. Good Citizen says, can you make USA flag if it's made in the USA on the main listing image on the white background with clothing? No. So why I say no with something like that is it's floating in the middle of nowhere. So Amazon, I didn't skip you. I'll come back. No, I didn't see you. I saw you say something, but I didn't see I should put the listing. I'll get to you. Don't worry. But yeah, for something like that, if it's made in the USA, for clothing, let's take a look here. Made in USA clothing. You're going to notice here, like clothing is a little bit different because you're not able to put typically retail packaging, anything like that on clothing. So you're not able to put that kind of call out on there. You can't really put floating in the ether. Like let's say this product here, you couldn't put, where's the tag? Like you couldn't do, why is this not working? You couldn't do this. Like this is going to get suppressed and flagged by Amazon because it's just random kind of stuff. Now, if you have something where it's a pack or a box, that's a different story. So now if this came in a box of 3 or 4 and you had retail packaging, something like that, then you could do something like this, which is better practice. Let me pull this up here. I actually had it before. I got my design guide. Okay, put them in the design. Put them behind. So you can go ahead and do, I found a box before where it was open, but something like this, right? So if I go, let me type in open box into Canva. Open
box. So photos, open box. Yeah, like if you have some sort of like gift box or something like that, or if your product ships in like a giftable box, perfect. This is what I'm looking for. You can definitely do that because then now that's your packaging. But be very careful. If this is not how your product comes, do not do this. So something like this, if you have multiple, right? Let's say you have 3 or 4 of these overalls, and then you have them folded up inside this box over here, right? So let's say, for example, you have, your brand name down here next to something like that. You can put the USA kind of thing down here. You could put your brand name across here. And if I wanted to put folded pants, for example, right? Something like this inside this. Something like that. And then you can put your branding across here, and then you can put made in the USA down here, because then that's essentially becoming your packaging, right? So you can't put it floating in the ether. You can't do this hack if you just have kind of one product. No one's going to ever believe that you have one product in a box like that. Unless it's like a high-end giftable box, then you have the world at your oyster, or the world is your oyster to do that kind of stuff. So be careful with it. Definitely don't want to put it floating around in nothing. It's not going to work with something like that. So Basil, we're going to go back over here. I didn't skip you. You're a subscribed member. You get top priority around here. So B0B, WPX, YNZ. Just kidding. PWBV. Okay. All right. Love electronics. So Rush Charge Comet portable power bank, 3200 milliamp. Okay, USB-C micro. Okay, got it. So here's what I'm going to tell you. No more waiting. Oh, pass-through charging. That's a big thing. I hate when pass-through charging, if you don't know what it is a big thing. Basically, it's going to charge your device while it's being charged. You don't have to wait for one to be charged. That's a big, big thing. So it's really cool that you guys do that. That's probably why you're a premium price point, because you have that technology with pass-through charging, and you're probably also MFI certified. Maybe you're not. But understanding that, we want to see, you want to be able to show that on your main image. Right now, this is not telling me a lot. So I know that you want to show the different phones and the different connectors. It's not helping you with this. It's not. Something that would be a little bit better for you to facilitate would be going like this. And I'll take a look at your retail packaging down here to see if you do have retail packaging, because I'll show you a better way to make this rocking and rolling for you. Let's take a look. Oh, my kids are crazy. So I don't see any retail packaging. Oh, here we go. Let's go here. I don't see any retail pack. Oh, you do have caps on it, which is interesting. So you don't have any retail packaging showing here. So I'm going to make up some retail packaging, but you'd want to use your own retail packaging for this kind of demonstration. You want your product to be as big as possible, right, for something like this. But then also we're going to talk to retail package. No, so let's say white box. So again, don't use just a white box like this, but if you have retail packaging for your product, use it. If you don't have retail packaging, make it. So something like, well, let me not use white. Let me see, because more on brand for you is green. So something like, and again, this is just real off the cuff kind of stuff that rhymes lots of times. Just kidding, I'm not gonna keep on rhyming. So coming over here, let's use this one as an example. This is a way too big of a box, but we're going to use this as an example.
There's another one.
Oh, thank you.
There's collecting.
Oh boy. So something like this is going to pay in dividends for sure.
Cool.
So let's do this. Okay, this, send this backwards like that. Make this here like this. Cut off your charge over here, but I'm not the best editor. Sorry. But yeah, this is what you want to do down here. And then you want to put your logo on the product somewhere on the packaging over here. So you have your branding was down here, I think. So rush charge, right? So you want to pull that out, put that on this box right here. But the big takeaway that you want to do is that you want to say, was it pass-through charging that I wanted to talk about, or 3-in-1? So hold on. It was pass-through charging and 3,200 milliamps. So you want to talk about 3-in-1, 3,200 milliamp power bank. So we do this, this. Anyone want to take my kids away for the weekend or the summer or anything like that? Anyone out there that wants to babysit my children? Because I cannot wait for school to start. Any other parents out there that can't wait for school to start? Me too. Okay, so bring this one forwards. So you want to put your branding here, this here, all this other kind of good stuff. And what this is going to do is it's going to show when I go down, and I'll show you why this is important too. So make sure this is on point with your brand. Yeah, I'm not putting a great color out here. So white stinks. But yeah, you'd want to pull out the best idea for something like this. And then if I go here and I type in Amazon, let's type in 3,200 milliamp power bank. I typed in very clearly. You're coming up for sponsored over here, right? You're also coming up for organically here too. So you're doing pretty good with that. Now, let me not type in 3,200 because people don't know what they want. So let me just type in power bank. Now you're going to see the sea of people out there that aren't going to be able to say what they are, right? So fast charge, they're utilizing it. So coming down here, no one else is really utilizing kind of the strategy that I'm showing you. So this is something that you want to do to stand out from the crowd. Now, if I type in 3-in-1, 3-in-1 power bank, right? Now we're going to start to see different 3-in-1 applications. So this is all different ways that you want to be able to strategize and stand out from the pack in the search engine results page, because you're going to be competing with China Direct on something like this. So you see China, China, China. So you want to stand out from the pack. So this is definitely something, again, you don't have to put all this stuff on there, but it's definitely going to help you overall with the merchandising. Oh, you're trying to do that emoji. Basil says, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in. Mirinmoy says, here's ASIN. I butchered your name. I apologize. So let me pull this up here. B08 DQL PMZ8. So let's take a look here. I have to do Jason's hack. Jason always tells me all the time to do the DP and face of the same thing too, and I never do it. Okay, cool. So Yardleo, happy birthday, yard sign, steak and stars, yard sign with stakes and stars, weatherproof and stackable. Okay, great. So first thing I want to know, I like that you show the box in the main image. This is great stuff. But what you're not showing is the value prop for a CTR phrase. So understanding very clearly, and they're screaming. So understanding very clearly, you want to talk about how many pieces are in the set. So how many pieces are we talking about down here? So 13 letters, 3 stars, support rods, 13 steel H stakes. So you could put down here how many piece set. So understanding that, right, that's something you put instead of let's do this. This is always the example of the good image that I'm finding, right? So you can go over here and I can grab this and let's take a look here. So if this is your image down here, let's take a look. My son is cuckoo bird. Okay, let's go down here. Get rid of that, for example, right? Let's do this. And then we're going to go ahead in and we're going to go and say, I'm going to make up something. I'm going to say this is a, let's say this is a 30-piece set. So a 30-piece set. I'm making up a number here. So what you want to do is go like this, go like this, and build this out inside here so people understand the value prop that's in there, right? So when you could also have it match your photo colors as well. So like 30-piece set, something like that, pivot it. I'm no graphic designer. So understanding this here, 30-piece set, really tells me a lot more that I'm getting a lot more bang for your buck, for my buck. So let's take a look here and see. So comes with this, designed to stack. Okay, so it's different formats you can do, different iterations. Great. Love the us versus them story. Us versus them. Love this. This is done really well. Stack up to 3 levels, waterproof, H. This is really, really great. I love the us versus them. This is really, really well done. I think almost you should move this up before this. I think that this should come before this one. Tell people right away why you're better than your competitors. Show why waterproof letters are good and what it looks like if you don't have waterproof letters. What does it look like when you don't have steel H stakes, right? You're utilizing your bullet points, which is great. Brand story module, you're doing a great job with that. Talking about who you are. This is really well done. I like that you're doing the breakup like this to kind of give that one big picture. But sometimes it doesn't read well. In something like this, it's cutting off right at her face right here. So it's a little odd. So you definitely would want to focus on that. Let me take a look at the alt text here. You are using alt text. I challenge you to do something like Spanish phrases for happy birthday, birthday party, stuff like that. Typos, put those all behind there and see how much you're going to rank for those. So Yardleo, fun signs for great times. Very, very cool. Crawlable text. Yeah, overall, it's really, really well done. But when you say things like no fade, no twist, no flop, no peel, show me what that looks like. Show me what that looks like when that stuff happens. So I'm like, oh, okay, fading. I see, I remember that sucks. I don't want that. Twisting, what that looks like if it gets twisted. Show people why this is more important, because I guarantee you, I can go out there and find something cheaper, but I don't want to when I have a quality product like yours available for purchase. Hope that makes sense. But I like how this is cool. You could do different sort of styles in here. So happy birthday, the stars up top. This is probably a really cool one for bigger yards. I'm wondering if you also have like, what is it, like gender reveal, like kind of party signs. Do you do other signs too, other kind of yard stuff? Maybe not. Maybe that's me dreaming over there. But yeah, no, I hope that helps. It's good stuff for sure. So yeah, so don't have any more comments over here. We are going to wrap it up a little bit today because it's going to be an early Wednesday for us here. Because I was planning on hanging out with Lori a little bit more, but Lori had to bail. But yeah, if there are some more questions, if you have some more ASINs, feel free to drop it over here. Otherwise, Ryan, if you're still there, unless you're playing Xbox, I'm just kidding, Ryan's not playing Xbox. You guys can go out there and follow me on LinkedIn. Go ahead. I talk a lot on LinkedIn about strategy, before and after, all this kind of good stuff for CTR tactics. I have screaming children outside. If you guys want one of those, I'm going to put a link probably over there. You can come pick them up and take them away for the summer. Give them some Amazon boot camp. But yeah, follow me on LinkedIn. Always happy to give out free value. Education comes first with everything that we do. So yes, please follow me on LinkedIn. Also, you can submit for your ASIN to be reviewed right on our website. Go to myamazonguy.com/ASIN, and we will go ahead and you can submit for your ASIN to get reviewed by our team. Ryan, toss that up there. Toss that ASIN. I love Ryan with the lower thirds. Fantastic. Ryan, don't fail me now with the ASIN one. Yeah. Oh, no. Hey, Ryan's a good one. myamazonguy.com/ASIN. Go ahead and submit your ASIN review. Also, we have Mag AI or Magi, where we can talk about like what is the best way to increase my CTR with the image. And it's going to tell me, and it's going to give me some links, and it's going to be all the good stuff. Oh, man, this is gold. Mwah. AI just like Mama used to make. So this is wonderful. Always go out there and use that. We have the app too, you can download. We also have the SOPs, SOP for you and me. I'm gonna make that song. But SOPs, go out and get that. Put the power of MAG, the Thanos level powers in your hands if you're not looking to bring us on for full service. Or you want to do a coaching call. Book one of these people. They're all great. Get an answer for an email from Steven. He'll help you out. Book a coaching call right there. Book a coach. I don't know, Ryan. I don't think that lower third makes really a lot of sense because no, that's a little bit harder of a. Get rid of that. I'm magic powers. Ready? Watch. Poof. And it's spirit. So yeah, so we have that going on. What else we got going on? We got that. We have this. We have SOPs. We have LinkedIn. We have ASIN reviews. All that kind of good stuff. Tune in Tuesdays for Marissa's PPC AMA. She just had Nina on there. It was talking to lots of really, really cool PPC stuff. Every week she's giving PPC gold. I don't like PPC. I'm bad at numbers. I can't balance my checkbook. I don't want to talk about it. It's upsetting. And Fridays, you can catch Jason. I'm taking a little bit of a break because I got to sell. So catch Jason with random guests on Fridays talking about on his AMA. You can ask him anything. Pick his brain, but don't pick his nose, but just pick his brain and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah. So it's been wonderful, guys. I appreciate you all for joining every single week. Come back next week. Maybe Lori will hop back in again, and we'll talk some more cool stuff, and I'll play with some more toys, and maybe the kids will be sleeping. But it's been fun. Thank you so much. I look to see you guys again next week. Bye-bye.